One of the other things that you've talked about is that you give unlimited time off, and that's even from day one, which is a really
Yes.
bold move. So, what inspired this policy, and has it impacted your team members' well-being and productivity?
First of all, it's not a trick. A lot of people think it's a
Actually,
trick.
yes, I'm glad you said that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they do. We hear that. People are like, do I really get unlimited time off? And the thing is, it's not a free for all. So there's a very specific policy around taking this time off. It's all written down. So there's a certain amount of notice that you have to give. And one thing that we found that's been very helpful is we have very, very detailed time off practices. So when someone is going to take time off, we actually have they create a ticket in our ticketing system, and it's got a checklist of all the things they have to do before they take time off. So they have to run a report and look at all their tasks that are coming up due and take care of them before
Mhm.
they go out. They have to schedule a meeting with anyone who's their backup. They have to note in their ticket of everything they're working on and where it's at, because we don't want the client to miss a beat because we have someone taking time off. So, and that's something we learned over time. And also, of course, there's exceptions. Like you can't just take months and months of time off. If there's medical things, it kind of falls outside the policy. And I would say for the most part, the reason I wanted to create a time off policy, to answer your first question, is I don't want to be anybody's dad or mom. Maybe I'm not, micromanaging their life and saying you're allowed to take this or take that, or you have to make a decision on this or that. I mean, I think our employees are adults and we should treat them as such, and that they know how to manage their time. And so, that's really the expectation, is to give people this ability to say, we trust you, get your work done. And in return, you'll be able to have this unlimited time off policy.
Yeah. Well, I love that you put a checklist in place, and maybe that's the project manager in you, but that's such an important lesson to learn in your career, is that there's a way that you can set yourself up for success to take time off, but also your team, because it's not just you. There's somebody that needs to be able to answer questions that may come up. And so I love that you have a policy around that, just to make sure that your company stays successful and people can feel like they have that time. You also have several employee-centric policies. So can you tell me about your birthday holidays and like the mentorship programs that you guys do?
Yeah, there's so many cool things that we do. I love to talk about this topic because it is really fun. Yeah, employees get their birthday off. We also do a lot of gifts. So after 90 days, they get it. Well, they get a welcome gift when they join. So they get something. They ask some questions as part of onboarding. They don't know what it's for. So we ask, like, what's your favorite lunch restaurant? What's your hobby? So then we mail
Mm,
them gifts. So like a gift card, or like something related to their hobbies. If they're a gamer, they'll get like something related to gaming. And then at 90 days, they get a gift from our swag store. And then next year, we're rolling out retention bonuses, which I'm super excited about. So think like tropical vacation.
that is
So
so cool.
yeah, or experience retention bonuses. They can take money too, but we have like a whole bunch of different options, which will be really cool. And we do a new employee social. So every quarter, we bring all the new employees together with myself and our head of HR. We talk through their new employee experience. What can we do better? How was it? What can we improve upon? We do, because again, we're virtual. So we do these like, they're called lunch networks, and they're hosted by someone on leadership. And it's just for fun. Like I hosted one that was truth or dare. And it
Oh my
was,
gosh.
it was really fun. We laughed a lot. I had to do the floss on,
Yeah,
on
I was about to
camera.
say, what was one of the dares? That's funny.
Yeah. Somebody had to sing, I think. And it was really fun. So we just, try to keep it fun and lighthearted. And, Slack is a really important tool to us. We have a random chat. People are, always just kind of engaging in there. And we also require video. So every time we're doing calls internally, we want people to turn their video on so we can see each other. And the last thing I'll just mention is we also do daily Zoom calls. So we do company daily calls with everybody on them. Not everybody can join, of course, but we just do like a fun wild card question or just something to learn more about each other.